Welcome to WEFM'S 3pm news. I'm your presenter, Jessica Klein. First on the local scene. The Laview Boutique Hotel and Beach Club will, on December 31st, 2023, be providing a unique experience to St. Vincent and the Grenadines with their unmasked royalty gala. General Manager of Laview, Mr. Peter Edward, during the during the unveiling ceremony held this week, promised that the event will be unlike anything that has been experienced in SVG prior, while highlighting just what will make it stand out. We hear more from Mr. Edward.
We will have an international, including Caribbean infused menu. That's one. The display would be royalty. So it will be something that you've never seen in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We will be playing the part, you will dress the part. If royalty means that you look like somebody from the United Arab Emirates, that's what it is for you. So we will have all those events. So what will stand out is the infusement of the menu and the cultural aspect of it. We have 3 bands that will be performing on that night. So we have the dinner aspect of it. So we have the ecstasy band will be dealing with that. If you want to boogie and you want to wind up a little bit, on the deck we have RS band and then we have Infinity band from there. So we're getting 3 bands in one place. I don't think nobody on St. Vincent and the Grenadines will give you that.
That was General Manager of Laview Boutique Hotel and Beach Club, Mr. Peter Edward. Laview's Unmasked Royalty Gala is set for December 31st, with tickets being sold at $150. Mr. Edward noted that there would be limited seating, with the event only catering for 200 people. Displaying the demand that is already there for the gala, he disclosed that there are 110 persons who have already made their reservations. Jimmy Ford, the managing director and CEO of Careers Distribution Limited, expressed his gratitude for the sanitation workers' extraordinary contribution to the upkeep of the capital Kingstown, particularly during the festive seasons. In recognition of their hard work and dedication, Careers Food Mart presented Christmas vouchers valued over $4,000 to the Public Health Department on behalf of 80 sanitation workers in Kingstown. The vouchers, worth $50 or $75 each, can be redeemed at Careers Food Mart in Kingstown. During a brief handing over ceremony held earlier today, Karen Brown, the manager of Careers Food Mart, presented the vouchers to Chief Environmental Officer Neri James. The event was also attended by Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment, Cuthbert Knights, and Senior Environmental Officer Danville Tony. This small gesture of appreciation is Careers Food Mart's way of wishing the hardworking men and women of Kingstown's sanitation department a Merry Christmas and hoping to make their holiday season a little sweeter. Still on the local scene, as per the official statement from the National Emergency Management Organization, NEMO, a flash flood watch is in effect for St. Vincent and the Grenadines until further notice. Residents and drivers in low-lying regions, flood-prone areas, lahar or mudflow areas, and landslide-prone areas have been urged to remain alert and practice caution. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Met Services has warned that the trough system will continue to impact the islands, resulting in overcast skies and sporadic light to heavy showers, occasional light rain, and isolated thunderstorms. Fresh to strong winds are expected in the upcoming days, along with an estimated 3 to 5 inches of rainfall, with higher amounts possible in mountainous regions. NEMO has cautioned that prolonged rainfall can increase the risk of landslides. All residents, particularly those living in areas near rivers and streams, have been advised to be vigilant. Residents in the red and orange volcanic hazard zones should also be aware and cautious as lahar flows within the river system remain a possibility. On the regional scene, two lives were lost and a house was set ablaze in Goshen, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, during the early hours of Friday morning. The individuals involved in the incident have not yet been identified. Acting Superintendent Coleridge Minto, head of the St. Elizabeth Police, confirmed the case, stating that the Major Investigations Division, MID, and detectives are currently on the scene. According to initial reports, residents heard loud explosions and saw smoke emanating from a house around 1 a.m. The police were notified and, upon arrival, discovered the lifeless bodies of two men with gunshot wounds. They were immediately pronounced dead. Records indicate that St. Elizabeth's murder rate has dropped from last year's 38 homicides to 29 as of December 2nd, 2023. Nurses at the Winston Scott Polyclinic on Jem Scott's Lane, St. Michael, Barbados, have left the premises in protest, citing numerous concerns. The major grievances are the environmental issues present in the clinic, such as leaking roofs, mold, the presence of mouse droppings, mosquitoes, and other factors. Currently, the nurses are in negotiations with their bargaining agent, the National Union of Public Workers. A meeting with the permanent secretary of the Ministry of Health and Wellness was scheduled for this morning. The information is based on Barbados Today. And finally, on the international scene, Hildegard Steenkamp, an accountant in Gauteng province, has been sentenced to 50 years in prison for stealing $28 million over a 13-year period from the healthcare company she worked for. Steenkamp pleaded guilty to 336 counts of fraud and appeared before a magistrate who expressed shock at the magnitude of the crime. Steenkamp's defense was that her late husband forced her to steal the money, but the magistrate dismissed the claim as she acted alone. The investigation revealed that Steenkamp spent the stolen money on a lavish lifestyle, including gambling, jewelry purchases, and international travel. She spent $263,000 in one night gambling at a casino and traveled to Dubai frequently. The court also heard that Steenkamp resigned from her position at the company in 2017. This has been WeFM's 3pm News. I have been your presenter, Jessica Klein. Join us again at 5:30 p.m. for WeFM's Evening News, and we thank you for listening.